My wonderful people, tell me a man who have a product he will never like to use. He builds a product he will never like to use. Who is that man? I liken that man to be that a man. Tell me the man who built 27 hospitals and yet his family member or himself can never go to that hospital for treatment. Who is that man? Tell me a man who built Akachi for sightseeing, but people who are going to see the Akachi are hungry. Tell me a man who built so many roads, but he doesn't like plying the same road with his family members. Tell me a man who turned a democracy into a familiocracy. And I will tell you a man who is qualified to rule Nigeria. Tell me a man who turns personal and community land into family acquired properties. Tell me a man who turned public properties into personal properties. Tell me a man who invented commissioner for happiness just to favor a family member. Tell me a man who is busy spending billions molding people, but the people that are molding died in hunger. Most of them. Tell me a man who built schools, white painted sepulchre type of schools, that his own family member can never attend the same school. Tell me a man who introduced school uniform for all the students just to make a family member to be enriched, because there's nobody qualified to sew such clothes except in China importation. Tell me a man who slashed salary, yet he was still owing the slashed salary. Tell me a man who achieved so many massive roads construction without paying money to the contractors, and many of them died still requesting for their money. Tell me a man who built international cargo airport, but no international flight landed in that airport. Tell me a man who will always make people to look happy every Christmas by building 16 million worth of Christmas decoration and Christmas tree every year, just to make a family member rich overnight. Tell me a man who demolished markets, including Ayohora and New Market, but no replacement was meant for them. If you can tell me a man who did all these things, I will not tell you a man who is qualified to be the president of Nigeria. A man who builds a property he doesn't like using. That person is a carpenter who builds coffin that he wouldn't like to use. Nigeria, I can see you are getting better. These are kind of men that will be in charge of your Home of Affairs in Nigeria.